All right, so where do we start? Where do we go digging into Access from? Well, let's first take a minute and talk about databases in general. Now, what is a database? A database is really just a collection of data. It's really all that it is. But what makes it special is the fact that it interrelates data from one element to another to another to another. It's called a relational database, meaning that this element on this particular area relates to this. Now, it could be that this relates to multiples. Those things that I'm talking about are nothing more than really Excel spreadsheets. They are data tables. And data tables are arranged in two-dimensional. They got rows and columns. But what makes it nice is you can take those relationships and you can build forms to access that data, to look at the data differently. You can query all of this data and pull up information based on criteria. You can do calculations, you can do filters, you can do all kinds of additional functionality, but not just with one spreadsheet, but how the data relates across multiple spreadsheets. Now, what isn't a database? Well, a database is not something that's going to be your savior. It's not the easiest thing in the world because there's a lot of different moving parts that we've got to make sure we're aware of. If you just want to track some data, a spreadsheet may be the best. Your Excel spreadsheet could do wonders for you. But if you have a lot of data that's interrelated, for example, I've got a whole bunch of customers, I've got a whole bunch of salespeople, and I've got a whole bunch of timesheets. Well, I can interrelate those so that I can put all of my customer information in one place, my salesperson information in another place, and my time tracking in a third place, and just link those data points together to be able to pull the information back out of it. So a database really is just a collection of data. What Access allows us to do is to take that collection of data, well, any database really, and begin to use it in a way that's much more than just, this is the information I have in my sheet. I can start doing analytics. I can start doing things like, okay, if I click here and pick the salesperson, it'll fill in all their information, and then I can enter this and it fills in the customer's information. Then I can fill in the information. So it's doing a lot of lookups for me automatically based on the information that's in each of those disparate tables. So really that's kind of the basis for what a database is. Access is just one application of a particular database.